Everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It is very important to stay close to the channel in these ever-changing times. All right, folks, thanks for checking in today. I hope you are all doing well. I'm so excited to talk about this one. This is going to be fun. So buckle up, strap in. This won't be edited down, rainbows and sunshine, bubblegum content. This is going to be hard-hitting, straight talk. If you're not subscribed to this channel, like I said, I strongly urge you to subscribe. We've been helping a lot of people here, and there are great people in the comments below. We can't wait to catch up with you there. So here's the thing, folks. This is a tricky one for me. I see so many content creators in the real estate space continuing to try to report what's currently going on in the real estate market. I have to laugh. I have to actually laugh. I mean, folks, we don't care what's current. We all know what's going on is euphoric. Prices that are at all-time high historically. It's been all created through government stimulus artificially. It'd be one thing if this happened organically. Organic growth, I could stomach it. I would be right here with all the rainbows and sunshine crowd telling you how this is the time to buy. But this was artificially created through government stimulus and stimulus programs. Had the governments not stepped in and did what they did, we would be talking about a much different situation right now. We'd be talking about selling foreclosures and short sales and whatever. I mean, it would just be a full collapse and crash. Now, on one hand, it's good what they did. They stepped in and pumped up the markets. But the problem is they overheated it, and they don't know how to stop the money printing now. So when I see agents or other content creators continue to report on, right now the market's strong and this and that, of course it is. It's held up. Folks, I know most of you at this channel understand you're realist. I know a lot of us want to buy. I know a lot of us are on the sidelines. Me, myself, I'm an investor. I love real estate. I would do it for free. I love real estate. I eat, breathe, and sleep real estate. It is a huge part of my life. And so I want to go buy some properties too. I'm like Warren Buffett though. I'm sitting on a pile of cash, but I'm leaving it there. I'm not jumping out and buying at the height. The great Warren Buffett, who owns Berkshire Hathaway, on the sidelines with his cash. He's not out there buying it at the height. Wake up, people. Who else do you need to see? You've got an agent on the sidelines. You got Warren Buffett on the sidelines. You got Michael Burry, who predicted the last real estate crash, saying it's going to happen again. Yet we continue to have agents tell us right now is a good time to buy. The real estate values or the interest rates are low. You can't lose in real estate. Welcome to 2008. If you want to know what 2008 was like, welcome to it. That's exactly what it was like. Coming up for air. All right, so we're going to talk about now what we can expect. Not what's going on now, not what happened back in 2008. We want predictions of the future. So let's say you even buy into a little bit of what I'm saying. Let's say you say, okay, Scott, let's say for a second, I believe real estate could correct, maybe even a crash. When? I want to know when. I want to time the market. We all do. We all want to time the market. We all want to time the market. And I can tell you this right now. I personally believe with a high level of certainty in 1 year from now, in November 2022, we will be having a much different conversation than we're having today. I've said since the beginning, not the beginning, because I started reporting on this wasn't natural back in the height of the buying euphoria summer. I said, let's let these fiscal cliffs end, which they pretty much now have. Unemployment benefits, mortgage forbearance, eviction bans, and foreclosure bans. They've ended now. They have to play out. This isn't the stock market. This isn't the crypto market. This is real estate. This is tangible assets. This is land. This is homes. This is contracts. This is inspections. This is escrows. This is slow moving real estate. But we see how fast things can happen, right? Zillow laying off 25% of their workforce overnight. Does that get your attention? They're selling all the homes that they just bought in a fire sale strategy, just liquidating them. They're not even taking the time. They don't even trust the market to try to just sell them off for as much as they can get. They're dumping them. Zillow. What we're going to see, folks, again, this is ground zero. In the next 6 months to 12 months, I believe we are going to start seeing the correction happen. We're going to see it isolated to specific areas of the U.S. that experience the highest appreciation rates first. Our job is to really monitor and heat map. Will it cause contagion? I see a lot of people reporting on how other markets won't have downturns because they didn't suffer the appreciation that other markets did. Those are the ones that are in a bubble. Those are the ones that will crash. And while it is true they will crash first and they will crash hardest, today, because of the digital diet we're in and contagion and herd mentality, it's going to have spillover effect. Don't be surprised, even if you live in an area that didn't have a huge spike in real estate values, if you don't get touched and see your property values decline or have buying opportunity even there. Do not be surprised if you see that happen. There is a high likelihood it could, because unlike the last real estate crash, this one will be much different. And the one thing I want to do is, when I always come and sound the alarm, is really to create awareness that if this real estate if this real estate market crashes, it could make the last real estate crash look like a warm-up. Because right now, like I said, this is global, and this was caused by a health pandemic that was global. And there's so many other countries that are now going through the same thing as the US. We've never seen this dynamic where almost all big cities and big countries are going through, this same euphoric real estate and stock market appreciation. This is the alarming part, that it's so global. So because now, unlike 2008, everybody, even grandmas and little teeny toddlers, have cell phones in their hand. In 2008, we didn't have that. We didn't have toddlers and grandmas with cell phones in their hands. So contagion is a real live subject. And final thoughts, folks, I'm going to continue to give it to you. I'm going to continue to give it to you straight. Like I said before, there's going to be a lot of agents that don't know any different. They believe the stuff that they are telling you. I'm not faulting them. I just feel sorry for a lot of them, because I know what it's like to get caught with your pants down in a real estate downturn, and that's what happened in the last one, and many agents fell by the wayside. Many of the agents that were seasoned, that had been around a while, that were admitting that it was a bubble, that were shrinking back, putting some of their customers on the sidelines, not just walking any willing and able buyer into a house that would qualify for a loan, that they're actually scrutinizing. These are the agents that will be able to survive in a downturn. The other ones are under big house payments and car payments right now, acting like, well, they base their cost of living on today's earning power, which if that goes away, so does their lifestyle. And it's like I've reported before, it's really hard to be a focused agent, laser sharp, if you now are in the same boat as your clients. You got to be the rock. You've got to be the rock of Gibraltar in this one. So again, folks, we're going to continue to heat map and temperature check this one. I believe we're at ground zero, right when those fiscal cliffs ended that we talked about. Now they're going to play out. They will play out slowly. Within the next year, we're going to start seeing which markets are going to correct first. Our goal is to monitor how much they correct, and then will they start having spillover because of the modern era we're living in now into other markets that didn't even deserve it. It's very, very possible. Stay close to the channel. If you appreciate the content, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below. Please go make it count today, and we'll see you on the next video.